As this is a self-hypnosis recording, we'd recommend that you do not use this recording while driving a car or operating machinery. Find a quiet place where you can listen to this recording on your own without any disturbance, or listen as you're just going to bed to help you sleep. Now I want you to think about the top of your head. Many people don't realise that tension often starts in the little muscles of the scalp. So I want you to think about those little muscles and the skin of your scalp, and just allow them to let go and relax. Now all the muscles of your face, let them go. Your forehead, your eyes and your eyelids, the cheeks, your mouth and your jaw muscles. It's a wonderful feeling when you let your face totally relax, because you can actually feel the skin settling down and smoothing out. It might mean that your mouth opens slightly, but whatever's best for you, just let it happen. Unclenching your teeth and relaxing your tongue, because the more you physically relax, the more you can mentally relax. Think about your neck and your shoulder muscles and the tops of your arms, letting all the tension drain away as you think down through to your elbows, into your forearms, and down through your wrists into your hands, right the way down to the very tips of your fingers and the tips of your thumbs. Just letting all those muscles let go and relax. And think about your breathing, and notice that you're breathing even more steadily, even more slowly. As you relax more and more, you can let any tension in the chest area simply drain away. As you think down to your stomach muscles, letting those muscles relax too. Think down to your back and the long muscles either side of your spine. Just let those muscles relax, and your wrists, and your main thigh muscles. As you think on down through to your knees and down through to your shins and your calves, just allowing all those areas to relax and let go. And as you think down through to your ankles and through to your feet and the very tips of your toes, all the muscles of your body are so beautifully relaxed and easy, and you're feeling very lazy. And now you're so beautifully relaxed, nobody wanting anything, nobody expecting anything, and absolutely nothing whatsoever for you to do except relax. And I want you just to let your mind and your imagination drift, feeling lazy, easy and comfortable. And I want you to imagine that you're standing on the terrace of a lovely old house, a house like a stately home or a country mansion, and you can feel the sun on your head and your shoulders. It's not too hot, it's just comfortable, and there's a gentle breeze playing against your skin. And as you look around, you notice an elegant marble flight of steps, 10 broad steps leading down into a beautiful sunken garden. A garden where you sense peace, well-being and comfort. Make it really vivid in your mind. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 0. And as I count down all the way from 10 to 0, I want you to imagine that each number is a step on this beautiful staircase. A step down towards this beautiful garden, and each step you take is another step down into deeper and deeper levels of relaxation. So by the time you get to 0, you'll be as deeply relaxed as you can imagine, while still being able to hear and respond to the sound of my voice. 10. Take the first step down, relax and letting go. 9. Feeling more and more relaxed. There's no need to hurry, we have plenty of time. 8. Moving down easily. 7. Deeper and deeper. 6. Deeper still. Your breathing becomes slower and steadier. 5. Really relaxing now, just letting go. 4. Becoming calmer and calmer. 3. Calmer still. 2. More and more relaxed. And 1. Only one step to go, and relax. And 0. Now you find yourself in this wonderful garden. You can feel the softness of newly cut grass beneath your feet, and the scent of masses upon masses of brightly coloured flowers just seem to envelop you. And there's the gentle sound of birds singing, echoing faintly in the silence of the air. It's almost a magical place, stretching into the distance as far as the eye can see, in all directions, with beautiful shrubs, tall, elegant trees, and an ornamental fountain which seems to feed into a gently trickling stream. This fascinates you, and you wander over to the edge of the stream, gently lowering yourself down onto the soft, grassy bank. And as you sit for a while, gazing at the cool, clear water, marvelling at the sense of tranquility that sweeps over you, and listening to the sound of the fountain splashing in the pool that feeds this gentle stream. After a little while, you lay back on the grass and gaze up to the clearest of blue skies. And as you relax more and more, your eyes begin to close, and you just drift off into a deep and relaxing sleep. And as you sleep, you have a dream. You dream that your whole body is becoming lighter, lighter and lighter, so light that you feel you must surely begin to float on the air at any moment. And then you feel yourself just floating and drifting, gently borne aloft and supported by the softest of warm breezes. And you can see somehow, through your closed eyelids, that you're floating in a sea of colour, a warm sea of colour that relaxes and comforts you as you just drift, suspended in the warmth and colour that somehow is unreal and yet at the same time has a comforting, familiar feel to it. You're aware of misty reds and oranges, soft muted yellow tones, gentle greens and blues that seem somehow like clouds, and the deepest, softest indigo and violets that you could have ever imagined. And it begins to dawn on you that you're floating in a rainbow, a magical rainbow, because in this rainbow, time and space don't exist in the same way that we usually know it. You might have floated there for a moment, or for 100 years, maybe a lifetime, or just perhaps for the blink of an eye. You could have floated forwards in time to a time that could be far beyond our future, or maybe back in time, back before your own lifetime. It gradually begins to seem to you that you might have even been able to float here for as long as you wish, with this wonderful relaxed feeling, just floating and drifting through the magical sea of gentle flowing colours, where time seems to be suddenly of so little importance. And you're still pondering on these thoughts when you feel yourself beginning to float gently downwards, lower and lower, softly sinking down through this beautiful rainbow, becoming even more relaxed, even more lazy, until eventually you realise that you've stopped floating downwards and you find yourself on the shore of a tranquil lake surrounded by soft rolling hills that are shaded in gentle silver mist. And there are trees and sweetly scented flowering shrubs and grasses growing along the water's edge. And everything is bathed in a beautiful golden light. A golden light that seems to bathe everything in its warmth. And you find yourself marvelling at the sense of deep calmness and comfort that seems to fill your entire being as you stroll lazily along the sandy shore of this wonderful lake, noticing with a sort of lazy curiosity that it seems to be constantly changing colour, subtle changes blending so smoothly that it's difficult for you to know exactly when the limpid blue has become a deep, soft violet, or when the deep violet became a relaxing, translucent green. The changes of the colour fascinate you, and you settle yourself down onto a small, smooth rock and just gaze out across the crystal clear waters. Every so often, something, maybe a fish, just something, breaks the surface, creating ripples that seem to flow gently and endlessly in all directions. Ripples that eventually lap against the edge of the rock that you're sitting on. You smile and lean forward to dabble your hand amongst them. And as you do so, you create more ripples, ripples that shimmer in a kaleidoscope of different colours across the lake, interacting with each other and making new, ever-changing patterns. You realise that this tranquil place is the pool of all knowledge, and that while you are here, you are part of everything, and everything is part of you. And you find it easy, so very easy, to open your mind, to let go of any barriers to memory or learning. And now your mind is prepared and receptive to everything I'm going to say to you, and everything I say is for your benefit, and will be accepted and acted upon by your subconscious. It will have a steady, increasing effect upon the way you think, and the way you feel, and the way you behave, and the influences of these suggestions, as they are for your benefit, will continue to increase over the coming days, the weeks and months. Your subconscious mind has confirmed that it is helping you to relax, helping you to cope so much better with life, and giving you a confidence within to deal with any situation that life has to offer. Your subconscious mind has also given you a new understanding of yourself, and this understanding gives you the power to make vital changes for your benefit. And I want you to realise that often we fail to sleep because we have a worry. We are worried about something in our life. We are worried about something that's happened during the day. But now it's your time to rest, to reinvigorate your body and your mind, and it's time to let go and give your mind and your body the opportunity to regenerate, to revive itself, ready for the day ahead. And as you rest, I want you to realise something, and realise it well, and understand it and acknowledge it. It is not your purpose in life to become a carbon copy of someone else, to live your life as somebody else wants you to. You are an individual in your own right, and you have your own opinions, your own personality, and these things are right for you. No other person has the right to take these things away from you, to make you conform to their ways. You are a person in your own right, a complete person, and they must either accept this fact or go their own way. Your individuality is precious, and it must be protected. And you can protect this with your own strength. Your strength that has been weakened by the influences of other people, but strengths that are still there. It is within you. So now you know it is time to rediscover it and to let it grow. So as you rest there now, just imagine yourself being strong enough to withstand the influences of other people, strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet. Imagine you are that strong now, and as you imagine it, your full strength grows. and you're able to put the events of the day to one side and rest and relax and welcome sleep like an old friend. For it's there you can feel it, feel the confidence that goes along with it, feel yourself able to speak out, able to defend your own individuality. Feel these things now, because as you can feel them now, you know they are there for you. Already you have the strength. It's there and you can feel it. You know it's there. Acknowledge it. Welcome it. It's yours. Now that you've experienced these things, you can recognize them and use them now. Now that you know that they are there, you can become more aware of them. Because of this, you already feel stronger and more able to be yourself. And this feeling is going to remain with you, become stronger as each day goes by. No longer are you influenced by the wrong course, by people wanting you to live their life. No longer do you allow your individuality to be taken away from you. It's precious. It's yours. So now with every day that passes, your confidence is increasing. The confidence of knowing that you are capable of doing whatever you set your mind to in a positive way. Now, more and more, you become aware of the transformation taking place in your personality, and you are adopting a more positive attitude on life. You believe in yourself every day and are learning to act boldly, realizing that you are capable of making any decisions that need to be made and having the confidence to carry them out. So each day you are becoming more secure within yourself, and sleep is no longer a foe. You welcome sleep with open arms. With your new relaxed attitude, both towards yourself and towards others, you realize that you are gaining control of your thoughts, control of your feelings and your emotions, and this gives you a tremendous feeling of satisfaction, knowing that whatever happens, you can deal with the situation in a calm and relaxed way. And when you retire to bed, you know that problems will be sorted. You don't need to bring those problems into the bedroom, and you can go and sleep and relax, regenerate your mind and your body in a cool, calm manner, and relax. You know the key to good health is a calm and relaxed attitude towards life. And now you begin to accept life as it is, and you accept people as they are. And I would like to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there were two trees, one small tree and one tall tree. The small tree was a young tree, and it knew how to wave and dance in the breeze. It knew how to be very flexible, and when the wind blew, it enjoyed changing its perspective. It enjoyed just dancing and moving and dancing, and it would see so many things when it changed its perspective. And that the big tree was so inflexible. It used to envy the small tree, but it was a little bit scared of changing its perspective. It was a bit nervous about what it would find. So one day it asked the small tree, "How do you do that? How do you change the way you see things? Change the way you enjoy things?" And the little tree said, "Well, you must kind of let go. Just let things happen." And the next time, when the wind blew, the big tree really wanted to let go. And the little tree said, "You can do it. You can make those changes. No need to be afraid. Your roots go down deep into the ground, and you have that inner strength, that inner stability. Even though you're moving with the wind of change, enjoying the dance, that inner dance of life, and you can allow things to happen all by themselves." And that the big tree was happy, feeling its way into the new way of seeing things. And because it had a new way of seeing things, it also had a new way of recalling things, bringing back images when it wanted to recall the dance. And the big tree also learnt that it got more flexible in its behaviour and its perceptions, and that what he thought was a horizon was only a limitation it was placing upon itself. And as it danced and swayed and danced, it could see further and further, fields beyond towns. It could even see the sea in the distance. and it was so happy to have a new way of seeing things, so happy to know that it could recall a new and pleasant image, pleasant memories. So as you continue to relax more and more with every day that passes, you feel better within yourself and about yourself. This gives you the opportunity to become more aware of the wide range of resources which are yours, resources which are within you, which are there for your use. And because you become more aware of these resources, you become more and more confident. And with these new resources, you know that you are directing your life in the way that you want your life to go. You can bring good things to you. In this way, you are happier each day, and each day that passes, you become happier, anticipating happiness, and happiness is yours. And of course, you feel better each day because you are happy. In a few moments, I'm going to count to 7, and on the count of 7, you will awaken feeling calm, happy and relaxed, and you will feel stronger within yourself, more determined, very determined to protect your own individuality. And on the count of 7, you will wake feeling calm, happy and relaxed. Unless it is your bedtime and you are going to sleep. And if you are in bed asleep, you will not hear me count from 1 to 7. You will continue to sleep and wake in the morning feeling refreshed, patient and waiting for the day ahead. 1. Starting to wake up. 2. You feel movement in your arms. 3. Your feet are having a stretch. 4. Your whole body is stretching. 5. You're opening your eyes. 6 and 7. Welcome back.